Alright, sorry about that, guys.
Okay, we back.
Once again.
Great. Okay, it was posted as a video. 1.1 minute and 4 seconds.
Yes, that is true.
Oh, crap.
Alright, so let me make sure that we're actually getting good stream quality. Just got this new Wi-Fi, so... trying to get this all fixed up. Alright, you guys can keep talking. Go ahead.
Alright.
Sorry about that.
We're on about Virgin Sobby and who's more credible. I think we're on to you, CNJ.
So, yeah, I stated my opinion already, and I did not actually just make a postulate. So I think everyone here should learn to not really make a postulate without having a reason.
Yeah,
So,
I think
yeah.
I think it's
more
because
credible.
everyone shares the same opinion as the entire community as a
Yeah,
whole.
yeah, it's kind of like
They share the same opinion. It's like, oh, they basically
unseen
have the
bias.
same opinion as the others. Like the opinion that's more trending is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
So-
it's kind of
Right,
like
yeah, you're correct on that.
it's
Let
kind
me
of like
go-
a cis-token
if I
confirm,
can-
spirit confirm, etc.
Let me go ahead
What
and
did
get
you
my
say?
piece really
What's that?
quick. So, here's the
Alright.
thing, right?
Mhm.
In terms of Vergaben and Sabi, I think that Sabi personally is more credible. And the reason I say that is because Sabi just has a stronger track record overall. Like, to my knowledge, I don't think that Sabi's gotten any Smash Ultimate stuff wrong in the past. Now, one of the things about Vergaben is, you know, I've been following him ever since the Smash Ultimate base roster speculation days, and one of the things that Vergaben said that we never got was Minecraft content, and then now he posted this giant list of deconfirmations, and Sabi actually came forward one day, and Sabi said, yeah, like, Vergaben is wrong, like, the character is going to be from one of the companies, or it is going to be one of the characters that Vergaben listed as deconfirmed, so if that does end up happening, like, let's say we get another Microsoft character or another Square Enix character, that means that you can't really argue that Vergaben's basically lost his credibility there.
I disagree because he did backtrack before Sabi called him out. So I don't
Wait.
really-
Is the stream even live?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
You sure?
Yeah.
Actually, let me go check.
No,
It
I'm
should
not
be
seeing
live.
this.
We're live.
Yeah, it just says
Yes,
Yeah, we
I
live.
was listening to it.
this is not good at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cannot find it. You know what? Let me go on my computer.
But
check.
yeah,
Rip.
I don't really fault him for the list because he did backtrack before Sabi called him out. If he
Rip
did it,
TF2. With Valve. Valve
Yeah,
is not
so-
on the list, so that means TF2 is not.
yeah, we're not getting Kratos today.
Why not?
Because the reveal isn't happening today.
But what if it did? Da, 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 da.
No, that's true.
Yeah, that got old fast. I'm so sorry. I love the fun that we have together. For real.
yeah, we should do this more often, honestly.
Definitely.
So why did you say you disagree? So what was it that Sabi backtracked on?
No, Verge backtracked. He backtracked before Sabi called Verge out, saying it's one of those characters.
I thought that
think-
Sabi said that it was one of the characters from Vergaben's
Welcome
new
back,
list.
Dan.
Hello, I'm back.
No, it's one of the characters from his old list. That's why. I thought he turned
Oh,
off the-
okay. I thought it was from one of his new list. Okay.
Hey guys,
Nah,
I'm back.
that's
Just let you know.
Hey, Ant.
Oh, we are back? Okay.
Well,
But I
welcome
guess-
back, Ant.
Now I can tweet stuff.
Yeah.
I fixed my Wi-Fi. It feels
Finally.
Alright,
good.
so I guess allow me to clarify on. I guess you can say that what he's trying to say is that Verge backtracked and he basically clarified what characters he specifically meant from those companies because as I've been trying to look up every single company from the characters that I've looked on the new deconfirmed list that Verge put.
Right.
Like for example, when Verge says any Bethesda character, I look here and it just says Doom Guy only. It doesn't really say any other Bethesda characters for
Right.
or
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can I just catch up with what people have been saying and stuff? Because obviously I've been.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're back.
Well, first of all,
Oh
Ant
my
said
god!
that
You
it
didn't
smelled.
barely notice we were talking about.
What?
What?
Okay, so here's a topic that we were talking about recently. Who do you think is more credible in the leaker side? Like, is, do you think Vergaben is more credible or Sabi?
I think Sabi, hands down, because
Okay, reason.
Fat Man and Ice. I've seen what people have said about Fat Man and Ice. I haven't seen much from him. That's just me, but I haven't seen much from him. I'm not quite sure if you guys can fill me in stuff what I've missed and stuff. But
Yeah.
mine goes Sabi, Verge, then Fat Man on Ice. But Fat Man on Ice is starting to creep up.
Fat Man on Ice is not a leaker.
He's not a
Just
leaker,
saying
but
that.
he's a
He's more of a
speculator.
speculator.
He speculates on rumors he's heard from insiders, so he basically says everything and speculates on like.
Ooh, you just got a one-way ticket to get Popeye to beat you with spinach.
So,
I'm kidding.
but yeah, that's how I feel with all the speculation and the leakers.
I'm putting faith in Fat Man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, I haven't heard
Fat Man
much
seems-
from Fat Man.
He
I said I
seems to
don't know
speculate,
what
and he seems to try to analyze things like more.
Mm. See,
Verge,
he's getting there. He's nearly beaten Verge. He's like on the brink, but he's still third of leaker speculation or whatever you call him.
I think this is the reason why people thought he was a leaker, is because he seemed a lot more credible just from the speculation alone, more than the actual leaks that Verge and Sabi gave out.
I didn't think he was a leaker.
And can I
didn't think
just
it was a
quickly
leaker either.
about my 5th DLC, because I see you guys talking about what did everyone choose? Because I listened to some of the...
I chose Dragonborn. I think it's going to be Dragonborn.
At first, I thought, like, I would think Cosmos, but then I've been trying to look back at what Waluigi Smash said, and about he also, like, said that he heard that the last fighter would have been, like, a Western.
No,
At first, I was thinking, like, Valve, like, Team Fortress 2 and all that stuff, or Bethesda. That he was saying Dragonborn, and I was like,
Did someone just
"What
say
the heck?"
Team Fortress 2?
Yeah, heavy and Scout, my boy.
So, what did you guys reckon? I know someone said Cosmos.
I think it's going to be
think that's-
Cosmos, honestly.
Yeah, Cosmos
I think
from
because-
Xenos Prod.
Because
Yeah.
I've heard about, the I was going to say Nintendo Bandai then. I heard Bandai because obviously the logo's orange, but also that mod that got taken down as well
Yep.
for Project M. Why would Nintendo do that? It makes no sense.
Well, actually,
That's
it was
gonna-
an ultimate mod.
yeah,
I
hold on,
mean,
Here's the
hold
thing
on.
that does not make sense. They took down the
It is
video
illegal to put mods,
after
though.
months that
It is
was
illegal to do mods.
Yeah, but why that mod in particular? That mod.
Um,
Out of every other mod there is. That mod.
Hmm,
I
now
have
that
an
I think about
answer. YouTube.
And also, why that specific time?
Yeah.
Well, it's quite simple. There's a few options. Yeah, number one, Cosmos is Pack 5. Number two, YouTube bots are being YouTube bots. They flag anything.
Fair.
Or number three, YouTube just Nintendo does just randomly flag stuff.
I mean, also
yeah,
fair.
These
So
stuff
what
have
you're
happened.
saying, basically, why did they not take down any other mod video?
Yeah, exactly. Any other mods?
Out of all the ones, they took down the one that had Cosmos. I think it's
I mean,
But-
once again,
Here's
They-
the but. What do you guys reckon about this? Sorry for cutting it again. One more time. So, what about the Game Awards? Why didn't reveal anything there? But then we've heard like some leaks saying it wasn't a very popular character. That's why they didn't do it. And we're going to get a double reveal
heard
direct.
something.
don't remind me of the Game Awards. It was
Batman actually straight up said it wasn't happening at the Game Awards, and his reason was because Nintendo didn't want to bring in attention.
Right.
I have no idea why, but that's what he said before.
Oh, by the way, Jeff
Been a long
Keighley is
time.
a host. He actually posted something about why there was no Smash reveal at the Game Awards.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah, so I can read it for you now, but
Yeah.
I would have to find it, which
Yeah,
would take
sure,
like
sure.
3 minutes. So yeah, just keep talking while I find it.
And if I interrupt,
Okay,
just
so-
tell me to shut up, all right?
No. I've spent a whole freaking live stream that lasted like more than 4 hours. When I was actually setting up the stream for the Game Awards, which got deleted by the way.
No,
Yep, mine too.
I'm so glad.
Okay,
you didn't say
YouTube didn't delete it. I deleted it by myself because I was like, oh my god.
Oh,
He wanted to get in
I
there before
performed so
YouTube was
much.
like,
It was
I'm
so
gonna delete
terrible.
my
I
own
barely
video.
talked throughout the rest of the video. And when I started streaming, like, I was trying to normally do what I would do, like, just to stream. I would usually just use my OBS studio and start streaming. And then all of a sudden, I was looking like, why is it not streaming? Why is it not live? And then all of a sudden, I see a notification from Cop. I'm like, fuck. So I go straight to I think it was the YouTube studio that's on YouTube itself, and I had to stream from there, and I was like, God, this is so bad.
I hate that so much.
Like I literally spent like 5 minutes 5 minutes after I was supposed to stream, when the whole thing was live already.
So guys, I have a question.
Probably
for
the
you.
only memorable moments from the actual Game Awards, friggin' Muppets X Untitled Goose. So it's Untitled Goose for Smash, everyone.
Remember moments from the Game Awards. No Smash to reveal.
But I will admit, the orchestra for like the Game of the Year was amazing.
Wait,
What do you mean no cursing?
What?
I mean, that's basically gonna get Kappa away from us, right? Well, that's what I used to think, but you know.
Remember,
There's a
Copper's
few
good
different
voice
things
with girls.
there.
Wait, what?
You either get
I don't
demonetized
want
or
Kappa
Kappa
taking
gets-
down my boy's
Okay, one person
stream.
talk at a time. There.
Sorry.
It's okay.
You have two choices. Either Kappa gets you or you get demonetized. Pick wisely.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. I ain't saying. I'm gonna be child friendly.
Okay, so
So-
I got a question for you
Yeah.
guys. If you could
Okay,
choose
ask
the
away.
next, if you could choose the next fighter, who would it be? And I have a pretty good idea of who Best Waluigi Smasher wants.
Waluigi.
Gino.
Gino.
No. How dare you say Gino? That's my thing.
Pretty easy. I'll choose Waluigi for two reasons. Number one, he's my most wanted of all time. Number two, it would
Like
break
the
the
decade.
fan rule. It would break the fan rule, proving spirits could be upgraded and allow other characters
True.
like Gino
As well as
to
assist trophies.
get in. Yeah, I said like Isaac. He's an assist trophy.
Yeah, I don't know. That's another thing I wanted to talk about is after we get done saying who our most wanted is, I want to know if you guys think that think about the rule that like being an assist trophy deconfirms fighters.
Yeah, we were actually
That doesn't
thinking
mean
about talking about-
anything to me. I'll say that.
I
Nope.
think anyone can be upgraded. I
But
think.
this is the thing. I feel like anything. I don't feel like there's any rules. I feel like it only affects chances. So if you're an assist trophy, it would probably hurt your chance, but wouldn't kill it. If you're a spirit, it might hurt a bit, but wouldn't kill it. If you're, I don't see anything deconfirming a character. I just see it affecting a chance a lot.
I agree.
I feel like if they were to,
Yeah.
you know, it would be weird if they were to try to add Waluigi.
Disable the.
You know how the spirits would be like, oh, they would show Captain K. Rool as one of the
See-
spirits. Like King K. Rool is the actual spirit. Why can't it work the other way around? Like, why not the Mario Tennis Aces version of Waluigi be the main fighter, while the actual like OG Waluigi be just be as an assist trophy and a spirit?
See,
Also,
I've
I
always-
was actually thinking this the other day. I was thinking the argument for and against fighters turning into spirits. Now, if we get a character that is a spirit that gets turned into a character, will that character? I guess no, it won't be, will it? Because the DLC unlocks when you, go for a certain, fighters and spirits on World of Light, don't you? You unlock them, the DLC fighters anyway,
right.
I guess. But even John in Game Explains said there is no rule. We make up these rules for ourselves.
Rules are based on personal biases.
Yeah,
That's another
so-
problem.
Mm.
Like,
Another problem. Everyone makes fan rules, but you don't have to apply them. They're just fan rules. They're not official. Like an example of an official rule is
no Goku.
non-video game characters like Goku and Iron.
Alan Wilkinson with a £2 super chat. Thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate that. Hulk for Smash, I agree. Sorry, I'm always gonna
Where's
do
my
that.
beloved Hulk?
I'm going to.
Where's my beloved-
Thank you so much, Alan, for the £2 super chat. Really do appreciate that, my friend. If you guys have a question, by the way, and if you're a donator, we will definitely answer yours first. But yeah, thank you so much, Alan. Sorry to interrupt you guys, but that's just what's gonna happen. I apologize.
It's perfect.
That's all right. But that's the comment I
It's
see
your
on my
channel, you do what
videos
you want.
everywhere. All my speculation videos. Was it spirits deconfirmed fighters? But who said that? No one said this.
I said
but
that.
the people, the fans.
No, here's the thing. I could see spirits deconfirming for past one. That was a reasonable assumption then. Like, the only one who I could honestly see being the exception then was Waluigi, and that's purely due to the time of the backlash.
Right.
Mm.
And past one, it made sense.
He's
Past
definitely
two,
coming. He's definitely
Yeah.
coming.
I'm confident.
No doubt about it. Actually, no.
He's going to be a bonus, I reckon. Bonus character.
Yeah, I
think
can guarantee that Waluigi could be a bonus fighter. Y'all
If
can
we
call him
get a
stupid,
bonus.
but honestly, I
believe
think that's
that.
who I think would fit best.
I think that's what's going to happen. Bonus fighter for whatever DLC pack, if it's a pack or how many characters it is.
I don't care. I just want Waluigi.
And you know what? A bonus
It seems
fighter.
that
A bonus
you know-
fighter. Okay, so the way I've seen it, right, is let's look at this from a business standpoint. So let's say that right now, I think it's like I have no idea how many people are actually using Nintendo Switch Online. But if they're, let's just say 50% has Nintendo Switch Online, 50% doesn't. So if they did decide to go ahead and make it so if you had Nintendo Switch Online, then you would get Waluigi as a free bonus character. I think that that'd be something that a lot of people would do because, I mean, Smash has sold, what, like 20 million copies or something crazy like that? And if they did decide to give Waluigi away as a free fighter, like, if you're going to be spending $6 on Waluigi, you might as well spend the extra $14 and get Nintendo Switch Online. Or they could do something really scummy and just make it so, like, the only way that you could download Waluigi is if you had Nintendo Switch Online. So, I mean,
I have one problem with that. It's the thing of the 7-day free trial.
Yeah, I feel like Nintendo would work around that though. But like, think about Piranha Plant, right? If you bought Super Smash Bros. Ultimate between December 7th and January 31st, you got Piranha Plant as a free fighter. If you didn't, you had to buy him. So it's kind of like Nintendo giving away incentives to buy these characters or buy these products.
Yeah, I could see that.
What do you guys think about this image that I kind of found online? I don't know if it's real or not, but
What's this look? 29th of February, 220. Interesting. But where was this?
I feel like this is I don't know. This was tweeted by
Hang on.
Sabi.
No, like I was looking online for images and all that stuff. I was
Guys,
also trying.
see, the thing is, that's a placeholder date. I'm gonna put it up on screen so everybody can see it. So just give me a second. But it's a placeholder.
All of a sudden, it becomes credible and real and all that stuff, and It's a good thing I posted that.
And Chris,
I didn't post it, but the only Omega.
What the heck?
Actually put it.
And Chris, to answer your question, there's 9 million Switch Online users
Oh wow.
currently. Called in, but it might be more than that. It was 26th of April that was posted, so it might be even more.
All right. I think we got sidetracked on what topic we were talking about right now.
It was
we were
what
talking
character
about
we'd like to see if the fifth.
Yeah.
One thing I also wanted to say, I feel like everybody talks about color theory quite a lot, actually, clarifying that it's orange and all. For some odd reason, I keep having the feeling that it's going to be pink. I don't know why.
Pink.
Just wanted to put that out there.
I never got color.
You know, because it's actually
Strange.
going to be revealed like on February or something, so might as well make like a little Valentine's Day.
Well, what about a white background? I mean,
actually, I didn't think about white either.
no one said about white. Someone said black or
It
orange.
could be any of those
Yeah.
colors, but everybody seems to think it's orange because it's part of the rainbow or like the primaries.
I don't.
Skittles, tastes of fighter pass.
I don't believe color theory. I believe the background will be orange, but I don't think it. I feel like it's just a coincidence. I don't see them choosing a character based on a color.
In a way,
Does it-
you're basically believing the color theory because, well, basically
I
it
think-
states that orange would be the next.
No, I feel like it would, so it looked nice and marketable. But I don't think the character will necessarily relate to orange.
See, I just started to explain because I'm kind of like the same. It's like It's like I think it's
means
Cosmos,
regular
but I
orange.
just don't think it's because of color theory. I think it's just because everyone's been talking about Cosmos. That's the only thing.
Like, here's the thing. I feel like you can make any character relate to a color if you just stretched hard enough.
Oh, Hypnotic Switch is here.
Yeah, he's my boy.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hang on, I'm asking if he wants to jump in.
It's a free for all.
Do I have to add another person on the frickin' sub?
No, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that.
Speaking of which,
It's a
I
firefighter
wanted to
box.
say a shout out to Shock Spike. I actually was going to add him on here, but then I thought like because I had so much time like working on this, he was going to also be a last minute thing, but then I felt like he felt discouraged, and I kind of feel bad for the guy. But then again,
I'm so sorry.
I don't want to bring up any controversy. So,
Oh, he's on the road.
moving on.
Thank you guys. All I can say is thank you guys. So.
All right. So,
So
what else do
back
we
on
have?
topic for our favorite character. So okay, here's my problem, and I think I say it right. I do not have any favorite character I would want. I actually do not, because
What?
like it's just yeah they're good because I just fear that people are going to give me mixed opinions, and they're just going to make me change my mind. But if I had to pick one character, and any Smash Datalyzers fan would probably think this too, since we're co-developing a game with Epic Dev, I would say that the character I would want is Mickey Mouse from Epic Mickey, and I'm actually being serious.
God.
No, really,
Nah.
I really
People are like,
anything
people are
Sora
like,
would
we
have to
can't
be
get
the one to
Sora
pick.
in Smash because he's a Disney character, and this man
No.
wants to get Disney's mascot into
That would
Smash.
blow your brain out.
He's
if
like,
that happened.
This is
no
what
Sora,
happens.
but Mickey Mouse, yes.
Everybody would go crazy.
You're the talk, Chris. You're the one who wanted Sora in the
I
first
do
place.
want
Sora is a
Sora.
taunt. Sora is a taunt, guys. You have to be
Look
realistic.
at the render actually put it in the chat, Chris.
That is good. I like that.
Yeah, but really, I actually think that he would have a chance, especially since he's the video game version of Mickey Mouse. He would actually have a pretty cool moveset. Like, you can change from paint to thinner. He could have a cool double jump. Maybe he could bring Oswald the Lucky Rabbit for up special. Wait, do you guys even know what I'm talking about?
No.
I know Micro
no.
is, obviously.
Yeah,
I
Epic
do.
Mickey,
I do know what it
Epic
means.
Mickey.
No,
Yeah.
Oswald the Lucky Rabbit's an Echo Fighter, mate.
Echo
He's an
Fighter.
Echo.
No, he does not have paint or thinner. He has electricity.
Nah, too
I
late.
don't see
I
why
can
they
see
can't
that
put a
working.
cameo. I guess you could say they could. How could I put it? I guess they could put like Disney spirits onto the game. Like, I don't know why people keep saying that Disney can't be there because
I
it's a
feel like
cartoon than a video.
I feel like if it's in the case of Sora, we could get maybe Goofy, Donald, and hopefully Mickey Mouse as taunts, and maybe in the final Smash.
Right, but here's just
I
my
forgot
problem.
video game
Because
sense.
Sakurai specifically stated
Yes, I
that no non-video game character can come to Smash. Sora, yes, he is a video game character. But the other problem is that he's mainly owned by Disney, which is not a video game company, but is an animation company. So that can have a little bit of problems. And also, Goofy, Donald, as well as Mickey are also main protagonists in the Kingdom Hearts series. So in my opinion, it would be very hard to bring Sora in. And I think LaxChris also talked about that in his videos. But
Yeah.
What do you mean? Disney is down with the idea to actually add Sora, and it just depends on Square and this.
I think it's more down to Sakurai, and because he likes to represent the characters correctly, and with Sora, I feel like it wouldn't be representing the character correctly without at least Donald and Goofy.
I don't know.
But
Have you
then
guys,
Nintendo,
have
like,
you guys
wasn't
played
Nintendo the
Kingdom
one
Hearts?
that decided?
So have you guys played Kingdom Hearts? Like, what do you? Because I personally
Nope.
like haven't
I
really.
have not.
But
I played
but
the demo
Sora
on the
can
3DS.
Sora can definitely fight without having Donald and Goofy. Like they don't
No,
need
no,
to be there.
I know he can. I just feel like it might feel out of place if they weren't at least taunts or in the
That's
final
fair.
Smash.
That's fair.
Considering how big of a crossover it is between, having Disney characters in your game is no small deal.
I mean, the way I see it is like if Sakurai is able to negotiate a contract in which they let him use Donald and Goofy, I'd be all for it. But at the same time, I just want Sora so bad that I don't care if we get Donald and Goofy. You know, like it'd be cool, but it's not like I'm gonna die. If
Yeah,
we don't get
I get that. I just want to see Mickey Mouse stand next to Mario. That's all I want.
Hey, maybe
that'd
Super
be-
Smash
that'd be
Flash,
funny,
who
and
knows?
that would- Speaking of Super Smash Flash, I liked how they added Waluigi onto there.
Yeah, dude, Smash
that-
Flash 2 is
that-
actually really impressive.
I love that game on it.
Yeah,
I feel like we
feel
should play it on
every
stream. Oh
DS
wait, no, my hard drive is down. I can't really do anything about that until that's.
No, I actually found
It broke on Christmas Eve too, which is even more the.
Ho ho ho.
Alright, should we keep going for whose characters and whose picks? Should we go with then? So Sora?
Yeah, and keep us on track.
I'll try to do that.
How about my boy Gene?
Gino, okay, Square again.
Gino smells
Square
bad.
Could have a
No,
chance.
here's the thing. Square Enix I don't think are bad. I feel like in 4 it was Sakurai who wanted to get Cloud in first. And then I feel like he tried to get him in base, but Square Enix, I feel like, prefer their characters as DLC.
Sure.
I don't think
They're
Square.
kind of stingy, but it doesn't.
I don't think
I
Square.
know it's kind of a moot point, but I think it's because of the whole rivalry that happened back in well, not rivalry, but the whole. It's like Nintendo saying Square basically betrayed them because they went on to PlayStation with Final Fantasy.
Well, I mean, clearly they didn't care. They did choose the hero.
They should remember that Gino was one of the one characters that they actually decided to agree on, like made back in that, like in the good old days, I guess you could.
Well, Gino was a character that Sakurai has wanted to add in since Brawl. Like he's wanted to add in Gino for a really long time, and especially now that Gino is so popular among Smash fans, I would honestly be kind of shocked if we didn't end up seeing him, especially since we don't even at the very least have his Mii costume, right? Like, we don't even have his Mii costume. I mean, but I think we can all agree, Boop just said something I agree with, that Disney is literally one of the biggest companies on this planet and could probably buy out Nintendo, so pretty soon they will, and then they'll make it Super Disney Bros. Super Disney Bros. It's coming! It's coming, bro!
Super Smash Disney.
I can't wait to see Thanos fight.
Super Disney Bros is for good guys.
Bro, Thanos versus Pichu.
Oh,
It's simple.
No, versus Gleam.
No, it's simple. Thanos is going to be an echo of John Z.
Oh my god, don't talk about freaking Fortnite on here.
Fortnite, not related chat,
yeah. Yeah, don't worry. Fortnite's
but actually,
flossing.
I don't really think there's anything that's deconfirming Fortnite as much, except for Verge's like old deconfirmation list, and I'm actually scared that Jonesy will actually make it in, and I'm gonna be.
Dude, I don't care what anybody says. We are going to get some kind of Fortnite representation in Smash.
Yeah, I am very confident we're gonna at least get.
I guarantee it.
It would be nice if.
Well, this is going back to what you said, Chris. Oh, go on. Sorry, you carry on.
I think a character is possible. I don't know if it'll happen, but I think it is possible. But I am very confident we're at least getting a Fortnite Mii costume.
Probably the only Fortnite thing I'd be happy with is a stage, like on top of the battle bus, just like going around the entire world.
I mean, here's the thing. Disney would be not Disney. Nintendo would be kind of dumb not to add something Fortnite, considering what it would add. I mean,
literally, it is like one of the top games in the world right now. Like, people are playing it. People are still playing it a lot. And I mean, like, back when Nintendo was talking about Smash Ultimate, like the DLC fighters and everything else like that, they were like Fortnite was at its prime. Like, everybody was playing Fortnite. And I mean, like, you know, there's still tons of people, you know, we like to all dog on Fortnite, but at the end of the day, there's millions of kids who are playing Fortnite every single day, so if they saw Jonesy come to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and do his little dance, I can't remember what it's called.
It's called the
default dance. The default dance. And they would definitely.
But of every other game, they've also released a Nintendo Switch package with Fortnite and V-Bucks
Hello, everybody.
Oh, hello.
Nani? Who's that? I don't know who that is.
Hello?
That's Becca. Becca?
I don't know who I heard.
That's Becca.
Oh,
Becca.
So
I'm gonna look
Becca!
at,
Hello, how are you? Yeah, I think that just got old.
Oh, Chris? You there?
Sorry,
Hi,
girlfriend.
Chris.
Girlfriend's texting me.
So,
Okay,
as I was saying, so even Nintendo, they sold Switches with Fortnite, with V-Bucks and stuff like that. They haven't done that with any other, you know, sort of game like that, apart from obviously their games, Nintendo games, like first party. So they haven't done it for anything else. That's what it is.
This is just something I want to say. Even if I'm not really a fan of Jonesy getting in Smash, I like Fortnite, but I'm not really a fan of that. Jonesy would be extremely unique if he was made in the right way. Like, you start with nothing but your pickaxe, and maybe guns randomly fall around the stage and you have to get them.
Puppy would be rip.
But here's my biggest problem with a character from Fortnite. Okay? Okay, it's not about skins, but it's about moveset. Okay, here's the problem. Fortnite characters, they find guns, okay? They find guns around the whole Fortnite island. They also are able to build, okay? And that's also another problem. How will you implement building that actually represents Fortnite in his moveset? like you cannot just
I
like.
guess it could be down B.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Down
Like
B,
they could just
down-
basically put up a platform up and then
down
it'd be like
B.
a defensive.
My idea
No,
is
but, like,
down B will
building, it's a
transform you into
problem.
like a. No, here's my idea. Down B will transform you into a building mode where you could, let's say, side B would go for a diagonal one, up B would go for an upwards one, and down B, and then down B would obviously put you back to the main moveset.
Right.
No, building like I really do not see it happening because it's just gonna be
That's possible.
it's gonna be Meta Knight all over again.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to
Well,
characters.
Meta Knight Brawl.
Okay.
No,
So
simple fix
who's
to that. Make
captain?
it so if anything, let's say the bottom one breaks, they all break.
Okay.
You
So-
could balance it.
And you can
So-
have a limited amount of
Yeah, limited.
stuff. Yeah.
So
stuff.
what
I
other
forgot the word.
characters do you guys want to talk about? Who are we up to now? Is it up to you, Waluigi?
From what I've heard, and actually I'm looking at the chat right now, apparently, okay, AntKeepsGaming wants Marina Lightyear. I know that C&J wants Epic Mickey.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
personally,
Mickey.
If it's nobody, I feel like my
Yo.
personal pick for Smash Brothers would have to. I feel like a crossover between Rivals of Ether, like Arcane or Zeta. In my opinion, honestly, I don't know.
I mean, if I guess
Why
you
not
guys
just
don't
go-
know Marina Lightyear that well. I guess I don't know if you guys know her.
Why not just go Rifles of Ether and get Shovel Knight?
I don't know who that one is.
So wait, I think we should also
Rivals
talk
of Ether is
about
a
like
Smash Brothers
when
like fan game,
Yeah.
sort of. Well, not
Oh,
fan
there,
game, but
yeah.
it's more of like.
It's inspired.
Characters that didn't get in.
Oh yes, I made Waluigi in it.
Ah.
No, I'm kidding. I'm
Ah!
kidding it.
I'm looking
I
at
don't
the
know, I
video
just
you
don't
sent,
believe you.
and I don't know, Marina. The gameplay kind of looks like a mix of Kirby and the Crystal Shards and Colleen.
and something else.
Yeah, but what was that leak, Chris, that you talked about the other day where?
I'm
characters
Loco
used
with a 99-cent super chat. Thank you so much, a friend. I really do appreciate that. What?
that leak you talked about the other day about me, Melee with the characters since then they were trying to get in. Wasn't it? Or something
Wait,
that leak was
melee
talking about.
characters.
No, they was talking about since then. They was talking about getting new characters in. You know, from the characters from then, since then, or something. That leak you was talking about.
Oh, but you mean Halo's trying to get a character in?
No, from the Melee. That
All
That
the
one.
melee characters are in, my dude.
No, they was talking about getting characters since then, like from that time period in.
What? Let's see.
That-
So
that
they
leak
wanted to
you
get
covered.
Wario in. Are you talking about like the Forbidden 7 in Brawl?
Oh no.
I can't actually remember the leak that you covered. It was something to that. I can't. If I should have revised this before I came on.
Speaking of which, I know who LaxChris wants.
Yeah,
Oh,
take a
yeah.
wild guess.
Petra.
I named my cat after that.
Oh, great.
I named my
Dragon
cat.
Ball
I
Silent
named
is
my
a snake?
kid
That's
Petra. Yes.
Don't worry. I named my cat Waluigi.
Hey.
I'll name my cat Morgana.
Dusk Neo with
I
a
feel
$2
like Petra
super
Final
chat.
Smash could.
Thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate that. Okami would
Damn it,
also make a
Thomas.
cool character. Agreed. Okami actually would be kind of cool. I'd be down.
Oh, Okami. Actually,
down to
yeah, I actually agree with you. That would be really cool.
Yeah,
Who
Tommy
was
would be
in-
That would be
interesting.
cool.
If we got
I don't know about you, but I feel like the Final Smash for Petra would be like
Boat.
She just
Would be
brings a
like-
giant
Pirate
pirate ship and lands on them.
It would be LaxChris probably.
Please, put Tetra for Smash. She's all I've ever wanted in Smash. And she almost made it into Brawl. And then Sakurai cut her.
Forbidden something.
I could imagine just her riding on the King of Red Lion ship and then just riding the whole thing like Ganon's
You
Final
know-
Smash, basically.
I think it was fair she didn't get into Brawl because I feel like she would have been a clone and it would have been wasted potential.
Mm,
Kind of like what happened with Ganondorf because from rumors, he got in like a month before the game
Yeah.
released.
Yeah, I'm
And
glad she's
look at
not
that
a Toon
wasted
like Echo.
potential.
Although I'd take it at this point, so.
yeah. A two-link Echo would be nice, but I don't
Yeah.
think we're getting Echoes anytime soon. And if we do, I'll
From
be happy for
rumors,
that. I feel like everybody forgot about Shadow.
So now,
Honestly.
so apparently people are starting to think that Travis Touchdown has a chance at joining as Fighter
I
Five.
Yes, he's basically
I
the
think-
new Terry.
I think
my
it's going to
opinion.
be very likely an additional. I think he's getting in. If I don't know if he'll be a past 2, but past 3, I could totally see him.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be
What
cool
other
with that.
topics
I
do you
mean,
have?
Travis Touchdown's a cool character. Like, if you guys don't know who Travis Touchdown is, he's a really cool character. He's from No More Heroes, and I mean, what is it? Isn't it No More Heroes 3 is coming to the Switch soon?
Yeah. It's No More Heroes 3.
Okay, it is 3. Yeah, and we're getting
Let's go
that
there.
soon, so who knows, right?
The creator of No More Heroes has been asking for Travis to get in for, I think, since Brawl.
Wow,
He's been
that's
wanting
dedication.
him since Brawl. He's basically the more up-to-date version of I feel like, you know, kind of like, I forgot who created Metal Gear. Damn it. Yeah, but it's basically that. Yeah, Kojima. You know how Kojima got Snake in by begging? I feel really
Please,
bad.
Sakurai, I beg you, please bring Snake in.
Tetra, come on.
Tetra, please.
I feel really bad for Suda51 because I feel like Travis should have gotten in by now with all that. The fact that they're good friends in it should have been a repeat situation. Oh well.
So what's Travis Touchdown? Is he a Western character? Is he?
No, he's Eastern. Suda51 and Sakurai are good friends.
Well, he could be in it, maybe. I don't know. Lightsaber.
I think
Speaking of Western, there was a rumor. I think you were talking about there being a Western rep.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, and also
that's
LaxChris
one of our
and I
topic
talked about
sections.
Travis
So,
Touchdown
what do you
for
guys think
years.
about that? Like, from the list, like, who do you think that the Western rep could be? Like,
Master
I've been
Chief.
having a hard time trying to think about it.
Yes, please.
Master
Please.
Chief.
Please.
Dude.
Wait, what did you say?
I think that.
That's
Yeah, I
my
know
second pick.
Cortana was.
Oh, Cortana, yeah.
I
Forget
think-
Master Chief.
I think Master Chief may get in, but I feel like Steve would happen first. I would prefer Master Chief, but I feel like Steve is just more likely. I'm definitely more profitable.
That's fair.
But also, Chris, I tagged you in something on Twitter ages ago about the rating. Now, we know that Doom Guy is 18. This is the argument I always... He's like 18 plus, he's mature rating. But Halo's a teen rating. It's actually 16 plus. So he
Is
might
it?
have more
Oh
chance
my gosh.
in because of that. So...
Wow, I didn't even
fine
realize
stuff.
that.
Halo
Did you know, guys
is
not realise?
Oh, I realize.
I didn't even realize that.
violent.
I mean, Persona 5 16 here in the UK, so I'm fine.
Yeah, so maybe it's a different in regions or something. But yeah, Master Chief is well, usually the Halo games is a 16 plus, where Doom is 18. So maybe that gives him a bit of an edge.
Here's the thing. I feel like Master Chief, he would be awesome because it's having the face of a company in Smash. But I feel like that's also kind of his biggest hurdle he has to overcome. Because we have Microsoft stuff in Smash, but Banjo is from a currently dormant series, and Steve is multi-platform. They would be promoting directly the Xbox there, completely directly. That's the thing which I think he has to overcome.
Yeah,
I think it can happen. I think it can happen, but that's the thing which you have to think about when it's Master Chief.
See, that's what Minecraft's got, because Minecraft is played by millions of players. Now it's cross-play between everything now as well. So.
And as Banjo-Kazooie is currently dead.
Makes no sense.
At least at the minute, currently dead.
Banjo remaking.
So, I think we should talk about when the character would release next. Now, I made a video, I think like less than a month ago, maybe 2
Shameless
weeks
plug.
ago. Yeah. Anyways, I made a video about the online open. So I think you guys heard about like the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate North American Online Open tournament thingy for February. Now,
I will join that.
Yeah, probably me also. And I said in my video that, and I actually researched this, almost all I think every Smash Ultimate Online Open tournament, that same month, there was a character that was revealed and or released. So for instance, the one in June, Hero and Banjo was revealed. The one in July, Hero was released. September, Banjo was released alongside Terry, which was revealed. November, Terry was released. And then February, Fighter number 5 probably.
Tournament theory.
Yeah.
Tournament
The
theory. Oh my god.
Tournament theory.
Just assume all the theories like, oh no, there's a tournament coming up. The next
Please, Chris, make a video on
Well,
that, please.
Well, to be fair,
We
I
beg
mean,
of you.
there
Definitely.
is a tournament that's isn't it happening in it's like Japan's version of Evo, is it? That's happening like really soon. Like there actually is a tournament coming up.
Let me check that out.
Tournament theory.
There is a tournament coming up though. There's it's
Yeah,
like
let
gonna
me
be
check.
huge in Japan.
You heard it here first, guys. We said it first, all right? Just then.
Yeah, let me check it out. Oh, I found it.
We're trademarking it.
Okay, it's only in
I regret
Japanese.
nothing.
If that happens, we know. We know.
Evo Japan is January 24th to the
Yeah.
26th. Yeah, it could happen. I mean, I feel like more people tune into the US Evo and stuff. But yeah,
Population.
it's made in Japan, so especially if it's like a Japanese character or a character that people in Japan really want, like Hero or something.
Okay. Oh, I found it. Yeah, you're correct. There is an Evo for Japan, but it's only in Japanese. I know a little bit of Japanese, so let me see if I can read it. It says Evo Japan 2020. I'm not sure what else. That says 24 to 26 January. 12/6 Smash Ultimate or Smash Special as it is called in Japan. For some reason, I don't know why it isn't there. Let me see. First, Samurai Showdown and Soul Calibur will be on January 24th. January 25th is Tekken 7, the Tekken 7 and Street Fighter 5 arcade version. And then 26th, it is Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, and also Smash Ultimate. And Smash Ultimate is going to be the last one on 26th. That's all I can
Maybe.
get. So, yeah, so I can definitely see a character being announced that time. Or there's gonna
Save
be
the
an
best for
tournament.
last.
Yep.
But this kind of reminds me of when people were speculating a reveal at Evo.
That's true. I was expecting a reveal at Evo because of the
I
last.
was not.
A lot of people were thinking it was. I felt like it was either going to be Gino or Frisk at the time because of the whole.
Honestly, that whole time I stood my ground. I thought it.
To be fair, at the last Evo, we did get an announcement. We got the
That is true.
the
2
one
Evos ago.
Yeah, 2 Evos ago. I'm sorry.
2 Evos.
Yeah, which is, and I think that's also because 2 Evos ago we got the announcement of that Smash Ultimate Direct. Like everybody going into the Game Awards this year was like, oh my gosh, like we got one last time, so hopefully we're getting one this time as well.
People were
so.
thinking that.
We need the 5th.
And then we
People
got
were
hit
thinking
with
about the Paragon League at the
disappointment.
time.
No.
Don't worry. Nintendo Direct comes. Pack 5 is delayed.
There's actually one thing that I think Chris also talked about. I don't know if you talked about it. But I was talking, like, I think the reason why Paragon also said about the fact that Frisk or Waluigi would be either Fighter 4 or 5. At the time, he didn't know if there was going to be any more fighters after the 5th pass or anything, or if there's going to be any more, like, passes for that. So he just assumed that Waluigi would have been the last fighter.
Okay.
He also said it was always just what he heard and not a guarantee that Waluigi part is coming.
Can I comment on that?
Of course.
With the Undertale content, he heard the remix of Megalovania. He never, and he got told specifically Sans is not playable, so he assumed there was a playable character. He never exactly knew there was going to be a playable character. He just assumed that. So he was right in what he said so far.
At least
As
he
Waluigi,
got that thing.
Yeah, as
But
Waluigi, he's the most common leak bait character.
Well, he got connected to those sources through the amiibo sources, as from what I've heard. The info does not come from like anything amiibo that are like selling all that stuff. From my perspective. So I guess you could say that there is something that he heard about Waluigi being like at least a fighter, maybe not Fighter 5, but maybe something.
I can also comment on that. He specifically heard Waluigi would be the last character, not Pack
See,
5.
I always thought that. With
So
Waluigi.
that's made me think that makes me think he could be a bonus if we get one.
the info he got so far is accurate. Yes, I've already looked into it.
Can I just ask you guys something? What do you think
Yeah,
of the next fighter pass? Do you think we'll still get stages, or no? You think
Yeah.
it's completely?
Yeah, we're
Still
getting
gonna get
stages.
You reckon?
Kind of think of it. I needed to say this. Many people keep assuming that because we're getting even more characters after this, they're going to assume it's going to be a fighter pass too.
That's
While that's not
Hypnotic,
actually
you're
officially
lying.
clear,
Nope.
I keep thinking that they're going to be individual.
I think it's
as,
gonna be free fighters.
they're not
at
going to be
least.
in a whole pack, but rather they're just going to be separate characters.
Hypnotic, you
Maybe
hurt
with
my
stages, maybe.
feelings.
I don't think it's a pass
No,
either.
no, I'm so sorry, Chris.
I
No!
think it's a pass.
You
I
hurt
think
my
it's a pass.
feelings.
I think it's just gonna
No.
be free characters. That's it.
It isn't.
Damn it!
It isn't confirmed.
I'm sorry.
but If you look on a business side perspective, a pass would make much more profitable. And with everything coming in, it seems like they want to continue supporting Smash, and Sakurai definitely seems down with continuing the support. Unless it would be up to this game getting to 100 unique characters. 'Cause
Well, you did
Nintendo
say
want money.
pushing the goalposts, so maybe that is the goal: 100 characters a fighting
Oh.
game.
God, that'd be
It
awesome.
would be awesome to have 100 characters.
Oh my
100
gosh, that'd
unique
be
characters.
amazing.
How many characters are you up to now? I forgot.
If you-
About 70, or actually, we're about to
65?
reach 80.
No,
We're on
80.
if we discount Echoes 74, if we count Echoes,
How about alts? That's a loved. I would.
Oh yeah, everyone keeps forgetting about alts. What? So if we consider Alf and the rest of the other alts, they basically skip. Why didn't they simply make Alf and Echo?
I have
That
no
would've
idea.
been a nice one.
Sakura was planning to make Alf an Echo, but there were time constraints, so he had to make him alt. And he said that.
Yeah,
and
but
he
I also
actually
heard that
stated
Bomberman was
that
also
it would
being
not
planned, but you
make
don't see that
sense-
happening.
It would not make sense if he would be an Echo fighter for Smash Ultimate, because in 4, for
Or partly unique. Look at Ken. He's quite unique. As Simon and Richter, Simon's much
at
more
that.
popular in the West, as Richter's much more popular in the East.
What about an Echo Pass and a Spirit Pass? What do you guys think about that then?
I think they could
Um,
definitely do like a $10 Echo Pass, and people would go nuts for it.
They at least have to put 10 in that.
$2
Because
a
they're basically-
$2 an Echo Fighter, people would buy that all day.
It'd be a really good way to promote Echo Fighters, since Echoes are basically not entirely underwhelming.
I just looked at Daisy and
Don't get me wrong, I love Daisy. Speaking of Daisy, actually, what do you guys think of the Daisy series?
The
Okay.
good old Daisy theory.
Mhm.
I think honestly
okay,
it
can
reinstates.
I?
Go ahead.
This feels like my spot to talk.
Yes.
With I don't think it's hinting a pack. I feel like if hinting on someone, it's possibly a bonus fighter. Because that's my feeling of it, and I feel like if it is hinting on a bonus character, it's either a or
I mean, you have to be the best one because in the Mario sports games.
yeah, I think I'll
Okay, so what about a
How
round?
could I do? Everyone would
More
absolutely
memes.
At the same
yeah, it's
So
quite,
what about a rail then from Puyo Puyo? Would you?
I wouldn't mind her, but I double dipping in a company. But I
if
feel
they
like
ever put Arlen Naja in the
Thank God you said the name right. I
Absolutely.
never can say it.
I would basically ask, please put in Satan's theme, I love Puyo Puyo, as one of the songs. I would love that. Honestly, that song is awesome, but big.
What? Whoa. Okay. Thank you so much for telling that. So, everyone in the podcast watching it live, AntKeepsGaming just said that Cosmos' Japanese name is the name of a flower, and a daisy also a flower. So that's
Oh.
That's a big shout out to Terry, by the way. Terry Selveston. That's Selveston.
That's
No,
pretty
that-
crazy.
Yeah, so that is shout out to Terry.
That's
Shout out to
big.
Terry.
Post it in the chat.
It feels like, in my opinion, that kind of feels like a.
If anything, if it's not a stretch, it's
Interesting.
totally obvious at this point.
Honestly, I would like Cosmos, but I just, with that tweet saying they're not going to do a remaster because they don't see Xenosaga as profitable, I just don't see Cosmos over someone like Lloyd Irving or Heihachi or Jin or Nightmare or even someone like Unchosen Dead or.
See, even though I don't know many of these characters and played many of these games, what I've seen in the popularity of these characters, they do deserve to be in like Lloyd's, Gino, Waluigi, definitely.
Isaac.
Yeah, Isaac as well. Skull Kid, one of my favorites.
Yes.
No, Tetra
cool.
first. Tetra next
No.
Zelda character.
No.
He will have
No.
a moon stage, goddammit.
No, it's simple.
Back in the old days,
One. Tetra.
I imagine
No.
if there was going to be back then when I thought Skull Kid or Shadow was going to be one of the fighters, I thought they were going to do like a double reveal. Like if say Skull Kid was about to drop down the moon, Shadow would come in with Chaos Control and just
That'd be great.
get out of Skull Kid. That'd be
so
a
good.
really good way to double reveal. Like
That'd be great. Oh, so good, those CGI trailers. I love
that was the time when I also barely knew who LaxChris was. Like I was already watching his videos at the
Well, some of you are animators, aren't you? Can't we do that?
Oh, I am an animator. I'm a sprite animator, but
Yeah, do it.
I'll probably do it. If you guys want.
The trailer that you never saw.
So wait. I actually do have something that I think we should talk about. It's a theory that I made, and I think it's basically brought down from the color theory.
I still think it makes no sense.
Yeah,
Alright,
but
let's
anyways,
hear it.
basically so wait, LaxChris, are you able to put the picture on the stream so everyone can see?
I
Because
can't. I am
it's
lagging
busy.
right now. Try to explain it the best you can.
Oh, okay. So, everyone in the podcast, I made like this chart. It's
Post
not
a link
finished
to it
yet,
in the
but I'm
chat.
still working on it. Oh yeah, perfect. Let's see if I can do that.
I'm on it. I don't know if this worked, but
Yeah, but anyways, it's a picture that I made. It's like a chart with different colors and different characters. Now, yes.
Oh,
it's
is it
like
the
a color
retro
theory.
theory?
Yes, with retro characters. Yeah, so let me see if I can post it. But anyways,
Is it like in
Please.
chronological order?
not really. It's like with different colors. So like for instance, there's one for red, which has Mario and Diddy Kong, and then there's also
looks
blue
orange,
with
honestly.
Sonic, Mega Man, and Terry. Yellow for Pac-Man, Banjo-Kazooie, Donkey Kong, and Zelda. Green for King K. Rool, Link, his old version, not the what's it called, the Smash Ultimate version, Breath of the Wild, and Bowser. And then there are two other colors, orange and purple, that do not have any character. Then there's brown, which is Simon and gray, which is Ice Climbers, Mr. Game & Watch, Rob, and Samus for some reason, and Pit for white. So the only two colors are orange and purple. Now, I know what Waluigi is going to think. The purple one is probably going to be Waluigi.
Hold on a second, guys.
No,
I gotta go see my dog
I'm
walk.
thinking. I'm actually thinking.
Spyro. Okay, then. What's the reason?
I was actually thinking SpongeBob.
Patrick, what?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
the
orange.
perfect Echo Fighter. Perfect Echo Fighter.
Perfect.
But yeah, Spyro and Crash were kind of seen as the faces of Sony back in the day.
Yep.
While Crash is more likely, and Spyro, from my knowledge, is hated in Japan. That's what I've read up on it. He is actually hated in Japan.
That's quite interesting as well, having Spyro and Crash, two Sony reps in there as well. You've got the whole then as well.
Well, they're not really Sony, they're Activision.
No, Activision, but you know what I mean. But,
Yeah, and
Yeah,
you know who
that-
else made Activision? Shrek games. Yeah, Shrek games were also made by Activision. I'm
No,
so sorry
no.
for being... I'm sorry.
No, the real Activision rep is a Call of Duty.
Oh no.
Modern Warfare. Kids are
Smash
so
Warfare. Modern Smash Warfare, I don't know.
No, just watch it happen. We're getting a Call of Duty rep, and it comes with a Crash and Spyro me costume.
Isn't one of the
And
main
Shrek
guys
me
called Price? Or something? Price me costume or something?
Oh, that'd be funny.
Yeah.
Okay. I am back. I didn't get to feed my dog all the water she needed, but sorry. What up? Did I miss anything? My doggo needed water. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I did was just weird. I'm so sorry.
So what other things do you guys want to talk about then? Like we've done characters, theories.
Oh yes. We do have one more thing. Let me check messages.
No, we actually
Nintendo
still have a whole list. Oh yeah. Okay, so what I written down in our, I think it's a speculation tab. Okay, let's see. We already talked about Who's Fighter 5. Let's see. Bayonetta 3, Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, a potential shadow drop at the Nintendo Direct, Pikmin 3 Deluxe, Metroid Prime 4 canceled, Pikmin 4, I think.
Yeah.
Mario Maker 2 second update.
Third update.
A maintenance
because second
update.
came out
Waluigi
already.
as a fighter and a new game, but I think that's already just baloney. I don't know. Super Mario 3D World Deluxe and the Nintendo Direct itself.
Okay, so there is one thing with Nintendo Directs. I also made a video about it. So I think there's going to be one in January, specifically January 9th. One thing that is important to know about Nintendo Directs is that the day that they air. So from what I've seen, there are more Nintendo Directs that were aired on a Thursday than a Wednesday. And Wednesday and Thursday, those are like the two main days for Nintendo Directs to air. Yeah, so I can definitely see it on Thursday. And since 2020 just started and the new decade started, a Nintendo Direct in the beginning of January could actually make sense. And also, they
If I had to guess, the Nintendo Direct could be on the 8th or 9th.
Yeah, the 9th. That's what I said.
I said the 8th or 9th. Or 5th, 16, 22, 23, 29, and 30. Sorry, I was just checking the January calendar.
It's okay. Isn't like Nintendo Direct usually like midweek?
Yeah,
So,
we're getting
what
it
about
on
Tuesday?
It's gonna be a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday probably.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe the 7th. I'd reckon.
7th would probably be. But that's actually like a few days after the maintenance update, actually.
Yeah.
7th. Yeah, I think the 7th would be good. I think.
Which actually, do you guys think the maintenance update means anything to you?
Probably
Yes,
not.
very much. I actually did it, and I made a video out as well, and LaxChris also. So, maintenance. I'm just gonna tell you guys exactly what the maintenance is because, well, I think Scott or some people are too lazy to look at it to find this. So, yeah, I know we're all lazy here.
We're just lazy bastards who can't get up from the freaking bed.
January 6th, 2020, 8:30 p.m. Monday, January 6th, 2020, 9:30 p.m. Pacific time.
Yeah, so there was a Twitter post that I saw on Twitter, actually, that also showed a picture, but it was on January 7th, but there was no actual time zone. So I went to the Nintendo Maintenance website and I got this picture. So I sent it to like every other server this picture instead of the Twitter post one because this one was more accurate. But yeah, I think but this is the first time that me personally have seen a maintenance update for a Nintendo Switch update like 10.0. So I think it would be pretty big. Yeah, which could also mean that in the Direct. Yeah, but it's a little odd that it would be on January 6th, and actually, that makes sense because if the Direct was going to be on the 7th, then
maybe the 7th
actually makes sense.
I'm still good because if there's a maintenance update going on for the eShop, that means there's something going on. Thank you for mentioning that. Actually,
did you say Wii Shop?
Wii Shop.
Like, no, the eShop. eShop. Rip rip the Wii Shop. Oh my word! I can't knock it.
What do they?
Oh my god! Like, it's too bad it died last year, and a lot of miserable things happened. Yeah.
So you guys reckon
talk about death or anything?
I'm reckoning probably around the 7th to 9th.
Yeah, 7th. I think I'm gonna go for.
Yeah, the 7th would be like the best and reason. Like,
Chris?
Honestly,
Yeah, I mean, if the maintenance actually does mean anything, I'd say the 7th. But otherwise, it's either going to be early or late this year in January. I don't really see it happening in the middle. And that's just a gut theory.
Hang on.
Salim Ali just put, made a comment saying, LaxChris, what about the 8th?
I mentioned that earlier.
What day is the 8th?
It's a Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday. Yeah, I could see it either being on that Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
That would be okay. I would be okay with that.
I'm just ready for PAX 5 to be confirmed.
Yeah, I'd be okay with any day.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't, as long as we're not waiting like that long. Like last year, oof, that was painful. That was a hard wait last year.
Well, I'm looking at the DLC releases for Smash, and it looks like a lot of them at the beginning of the month.
Mm-hmm.
There's only a few that's at the end of a month, which is Hero.
Yeah, because we got Banjo after the September Direct, and then like basically right away after that, we also got the
4th of September.
So, yeah, I mean that'd be cool. I mean, I'm ready for the next character, man. I can't think of anybody who's not ready for the next character.
LaxChris, just imagine. Pack 5 is revealed, and then it just says, delayed.
Why would they do that?
No,
There's there you go,
discouragement.
but too bad you're not getting it anytime soon.
Yeah,
No, they
Don't
just
give me
you wanna know who
discouragement.
Pack 5 is?
No, they
It's
reveal
late.
your most. They reveal your most wanted, then just say it's cancelled.
Or even better,
I mean, they
releases
did do
at the
that
end of
with
February.
Joker back in like the February Direct back then, last year. They did do that with Joker, and they showed off version 3 like. Just gonna have to wait until you find out.
There's next
just
Smash
gotta
reveal
have to
is
wait
in
until
another
freaking
direct on the
June or
end of
July.
February.
Actually, no, it was April.
Yeah, I don't know. I just I don't know. I'm just so ready for this Nintendo Direct. Whatever we get is gonna be awesome. Obviously.
You know what would be cool if all of us could live stream together, like when we did the podcast.
Oh, I want to do that.
But that would be way too laggy, probably.
This is why we do tests.
Yes, and we actually had some tests, but some people didn't.
No,
Who are those people? Anyways, guys, I have about 10 minutes left. So, what do you guys want to end our talk on?
I wanna quickly.
Maybe
say
there's like the possibility of a second update from Mario Maker, like how they did with the Link outfit or the Link Master Sword that they showed off
Yes,
in the recent.
more.
Donkey Kong.
Do one for Kirby. Do one for Kirby.
need more.
I keep thinking either Mega Man.
Kirby, every enemy you suck up, it gives you a
It's just a
transformation.
a fighter pass for Mario Maker, technically. Technically.
Yeah, the first one was Link. Who's next?
Mm,
The original Smash 64 cast.
no, if there was a
yeah.
Smash 64 cast, it would go by Kirby and then Pikachu.
Oh, wonderful.
In fact, there was a dream that I had around that time, and I thought of there being a Super Smash Brothers pack, sort of like how they did with Super Mario 3D World, and basically give us a Subspace Emissary Maker.
Lag.
F.
Yeah, like a Subspace Emissary Maker would be pretty funny.
I was actually thinking about Subspace Emissary. Why don't they create that in Ultimate? They have all the characters. Why don't they just remake it in there?
They literally make trailers and add references to World of Light. Why don't they just...
That isn't my question. My question is, where the hell is All Stars? It's literally made for this game, and it's just not there.
Or Porky. Where the hell's Porky?
I mean, it is there, but it's not in the form that we expected it to be.
No, I don't. Honestly, I don't like that form. I honestly wish it was back. Not because I know it would have been slow, but it's just the fact that it feels like it's literally made for this game.
Here's a topic I came out of the blue. What stage did you miss the most? And I know y'all are gonna say Pokeflux, but personally, I miss Metacrystal from Smash 64.
Oh,
Yes.
Floats.
dang.
No, Majora's
I
Mask.
literally made it. I
DK
literally
stage
made a
from-
remix of Metacrystal not too long ago. Actually, it was my most
Wait, the
recent video.
Majora's Mask
The
stage.
DK
We
moving
have
stage
that.
from Brawl.
I'm gonna say Miiverse because I miss. I'm gonna say the Miiverse
We
stage
have
because
that?
I miss Miiverse.
I'm actually surprised people want Miiverse back.
I
Like,
want
You
Miiverse.
wanna know what I want? The DK moving stage. From...
Oh my god.
honestly, one
Oh,
thing
that's
this is one thing I want. I want a stage pack with every
Spikes! I
cutscene.
Wait,
What
Chris, did
stage
you say
pack?
the mod?
The one with the moon in the background, right?
No, the actual Majora's Mask in the challenge mode for Melee. They actually had a Majora's Mask on there.
Oh yeah, the
That's it,
stage.
fine.
Oh yeah, the trophy thing.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, trophy tough.
Let me just try and find.
Oh no, but the bonus stage from classic mode in Melee.
Dun, dun,
Oh, I've got video.
honestly,
Here you go, Chris. this
what
one.
about new mode?
Yep, I
Honestly,
saw it.
the one mode that I missed the most is boss rush mode. Well, I mean, it is in World of Light, but I'm not gonna spoil it. That is, if you haven't played World of Light, seriously go play it. But even though it's not like Said Space Emissary, it does have a creative way of showing off what this could have been, or how they would fit in.
I miss Smash Run. I want Smash Run so
I-
bad. Oh,
I want
I know
Smash
you.
Tour.
I'm with you, CNJ. I want Smash Tour to see the reaction.
What? No,
Wait,
yeah, actually,
Smash-
with me. I'm joking. I'm like.
No, I'm not kidding. I want to see the salt.
What about you, Chris? What do you think? What's the one mode you miss from Chris?
I don't know. I think All Star. I think
Yeah,
you're
We
right.
have
All-Star.
All-Star.
It would be really
If I-
cool.
Yeah, I
in
miss
Smash
All-Star.
Ultimate
No, we have
because there's so
All-Star.
many like
If
there's so
I
many
had to go with
different
the stage,
characters.
Well, we kind of do, but
I'm with
it's
you.
not really the same.
The one I want.
I still miss boss rush mode. Like how you would face all the 10 bosses. Which, by the way, I just realized there are exactly 10 bosses, just like Brawl. Now that it is in all,
Yeah, but you know who
like we
you're
got
missing?
Giga Bowser, Gallium, we got. Okay, unfortunately, we don't have Rayquaza.
Oh,
No, we're
do
actually
have
missing
Rattler.
4 more bosses. We
Okay,
need
Mark-
no. We need Howard Geese. I forgot what his name is from
Geese
King of
Howard.
Howard Geese.
Little Howard Geese.
Geese Untitled Goose Game.
Untitled
Goose
Goose Game,
confirmed.
I-
Find out in the next Ash presentation.
Oh, race to the finish. Race to the finish.
Yes,
Oh, where's
race
the
to the finish.
finish? Board the platform.
That's already in the
If I had to go with a stage mode I missed the most, yeah, I would probably say All Stars like LaxChris. If it's the one I want to return the most, yeah, Smash Tour because I want to see the salt.
What about the one boss you miss?
The what?
But buff.
The one boss. Like, do you miss Rayquaza, Porky? Some of the bosses like Taboo.
Ridley.
Oh, yeah.
I miss Ridley.
Ridley versus Ridley. Boss Ridley.
Boss Ridley.
Nah.
Boss Ridley. Mother Ridley.
Every Ridley.
Hey, that would have been.
Nah.
Ridley
But
Battle Royale.
I'd probably say Porky.
Maybe.
I would say
Porky would have
Rayquaza.
been a new fighter.
Especially since he does not have a spirit.
Yes.
I don't
But
think
people keep
Porky-
saying that's what he confirms fighters. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Just one character out of everyone else to deconfirm all the spirits. What
And
kind of
Gigas.
magic?
Also Gigas.
Nah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but there's one little problem. How did Sakurai implement him? He's basically just a ghost. I even analyzed it for LaxChris, and
Ridley.
he agreed with me with all stuff. So
I guess you could say his jab would basically be like Ridley's, because that's kind of how he did it in Brawl. If you look at Brawl's a boss for Porky, then you could actually see sort of a moveset for it. I think there's a lot of people who actually made movesets for Porky. That and a lot of other characters that I kind of came across, like Cuphead, for example.
I think if there's a character out there, someone's definitely made a moveset by now for him, if they haven't.
I think. Okay.
Okay,
Is it past the 10-minute mark? I don't.
Yep. So guys, last thing we're gonna do. We already did favorite characters. So tell me.
I want to.
Go ahead.
Can I quickly say something? The things about Fat Man Ice, because he said a few other things, two other things which I want to quickly mention. The thing about Echoes and Indies being toast. Then that's the thing which I just want to quickly mention.
Okay, let's hear it.
So what was your question, Chris?
I just want to hear opinions on that.
Go ahead, you guys first.
I don't know, honestly.
I think it kind of makes sense in a way, because I will stand by this. If we got an indie rep, I am very sure it would have been Sans, because he's the only indie rep so far which has had worldwide demand to be in Smash. Shantae Shovel Knight was primarily in the West, and Reimu now is primarily in the East. It kind of, with Undertale being popular worldwide, it would have been him or Frisk.
He was not indie. Just saying that.
Who was an indie?
We love
Steve.
indies.
Oh yeah, Steve and Travis. They're not indie.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So what was your question, real quick, Chris? Because we're about to end.
If you guys could have any character, and I mean any character, like it doesn't matter if they're a video game character, TV, anything, who would you want in Smash? Honestly, guys, the character I think I would want just as much as Tetra is Paper Mario. But, you know, his series is kind of dead, so even if they did bring him in, he would be represented so poorly.
Probably myself.
I'd say Klonoa in my case. Like,
yeah.
either Klonoa, Waluigi, or Jano. Any of them.
Fair.
Okay.
Buttercup. I don't know. I have a lot of choices, but I can't decide on. Okay. Who else wanted to say what characters they missed?
Well, it's obviously Waluigi for me, but if I couldn't choose him because it's pretty obvious, I'd probably say either Isaac or Gino. Not because I like them, but because I know they would make a lot of people happy.
I know CNJ wants Epic Mickey.
No.
We're getting to that
That
episode.
was a Smash that was considered sort of as a character. I would want. Wait, LaxChris, you said any character that it does not even have to be a video game character, right?
Nope, it could be anybody. It could be a plant.
A piranha?
Just a plant. No, not a piranha, but just a plant.
How many more plants do we need? Plants versus zombies?
Okay,
Sure, go for it.
I think I know who I would. And I forgot.
Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Well, I would want Goku, but you can't have Goku, so...
Without Naruto.
Dead. So the next best thing for me, the only character I ever want is Chief. So I really want him in.
Oh, I figured out. I know who I want. This might be weird, but myself. Yeah. How about that?
I mean, it's kind of weird wanting to get beaten up by Mario.
Or Pikachu, or Peach, or
that moment when Pichu beats you in a battle.
I just thought of a meme when I heard CJ say, "Oh, I forgot."
Why is Kirby?
Has anyone seen that one Smash Brothers meme, like where Inkling is just looking at a black void instead of the Smash logo, and it just says, "Okay, never mind."
Actually, never mind. Right?
Yeah, actually, never mind.
Yeah, let's see. I'm a big meme person, so yeah.
Oh, no.
Hopefully, we can make more collabs and all that stuff. Maybe we can even react to memes. Yes. I saw Chris do it with I forgot what his name was.
I like the name, by the way, that you changed the name to. That's good. I like that name.
Alright guys, well, I think we're going to run for now. So if you guys did enjoy this live stream, or I guess if you're watching this as a video right now, go ahead and drop a like on it, and also head down to the description bar. You'll be able to find links to all these guys' channels or Twitters or whatever they wanted me to post. So yeah, guys, if you have anything else to say, go ahead and say it now. Guys, I'll be live again in 1 hour. I'm going to take a quick break. We're going to do some Smash Ultimate Viewer battles, talk some leaks and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, take her home.
I appreciate what you guys have done, how we managed to get this collab to become a thing, and I'm very grateful. Hopefully we can have more collabs and podcasts like this, or live streams and all that. Definitely. Maybe we can even react to one of the next Nintendo Directs if that's possible. But that's just your choice.
Yeah, that would be cool. What do you think?
Yeah.
That's basically all I gotta say. Subscribe to all the other channels. It was good actually talking to you again, Chris. And
Oh, thank you. Good talking to you
It
too.
really was.
And it was good to meet you, AntKeepsGaming.
Thank you.
Hopefully, I can watch some.
I was just going to say likewise, and make sure you guys subscribe to everyone here. Thank you also for you guys letting me join last minute. I've been trying to do something with Chris for a long time. We're trying to do a part 2, and Chris, I still want that wall with you. I still want it. I will have it one day. But thank you guys so much. It's been a blast, and yeah, I hope you.
Yeah. What about you, Waluigi?
All I want to say is basically what you said, and also hope you're having a good day.
Perfect.
And thank you so much, everyone watching the podcast, everyone else in the podcast. We took a long time to make this. Almost about like less than a week. So yeah, that was a lot. But anyways, thank you so much, Micromana, for making. Thank you so much, LaxChris, for letting you live stream the whole thing. Thanks, Waluigi, for getting all the leaks together. Thanks, dude. Thanks, not thanks, AntKeepsGaming for coming in last minute. You're actually a blast. You would. And thanks myself for myself.
Alrighty, guys. So
Yeah,
that's gonna do it for
momentum.
now. Go sub to everybody, and we'll talk to you guys later. Have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you guys in an hour.
Bye bye,
Signing
guys.
off.
Bye.